What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be finally reviewing the movie you see today, Rogue Hostage. Now, before I get into this movie, I do need to say, if you guys have not seen this, I do highly recommend you either go watch it, or if you don't want to be spoiled, click off the video, because I don't want there to be no problems about spoilers or anything. But if you guys haven't seen it, then stick around. If you guys want to hear my review, stick around. Either way, let me know your thoughts are about it down in the comments. But first off, overall, with the story aspect, is where Tyrese Gibson plays as a, don't know if he's retired or he's at home, but he is a veteran soldier that is dealing with PTSD from being in Afghanistan, and his father-in-law is played by John Malkovich, who is going for Congress or some type of big role in politics, and him and Tyrese have a very difficult relationship, and they are on opposite ends. But he's opening up a store called Nelson's, and he's making a big appearance there, and Tyrese is now in child services, and him and his partner find this boy, and then they have to bring him into the store called Nelson's. But unfortunately, as soon as they do, his father-in-law brings his daughter with him, Tyrese's daughter, into this store, and unfortunately the store gets holed up by these assailants who are wanting to take down John Malkovich's character due to their family member, father, uncle, was unfortunately put in prison by him unjustly for 18 or more years. Now, we also have Michael J. White that plays as a bodyguard to John Malkovich, which again is not a big role. Again, the entire movie was set on one location, as well as also it was extremely dramified. This movie was extremely based on politics, and also what can happen in politics, and also other things with different relations of people. It really showed that basically what you do, even if you do something, you're a reflection to someone you're related to, unfortunately. And that really does get shown of, if you're related to this person did this, then you're just to blame as they are, which again is wrong, but that's just how these characters thought. Now, again, there are things I did like about this movie, there are things I did not like about this movie. Again, me being a fan of Tyrese Gibson, I was extremely dissatisfied with this role of his. I think it really pushed him back as an actor to shine in this film, because same thing can be said about Michael J. White. Both great actors, but they were pushed to less, and I hated to see that, for great actors to be pushed back, because again, I don't know if it was the writing or the way the character was written. The characters they did pretty well, but like, for example, there was one scene where Tyrese, his character, is fighting someone after however long, and he does not want to kill no one, but finally he realizes he's gonna have to kill to be able to save everybody. And when he does, he throws a Molotov on this guy, and somehow or other he burns, but yet this guy still comes back and is able to still be alive. He doesn't have very bad burns on him. Didn't really show how he survived from being on a Molotov, as well as the main villain in this, who is played by Christopher Backus. Apparently his character got shot in the face, still alive. He got burned a little bit, still alive. He got shot in the back by two people, still alive. And at the very end, of course, he does die by Tyrese's character. But what's really embarrassing is, you know, you have a soldier, a veterinarian soldier, that gets pretty much overthrown by three women in this. And this is what really got me, is, again, there's nothing wrong with getting any help, but you're supposed to be a badass soldier, and yet three women save your ass, and they can't even finish the job, because one of the characters who, her wife shot this character in the back, and then another person got up right before he was going to do something, and she knocked him in the head with a like a weight, some kind of weight or something. So, and they saved Tyrese's character, and I'm going, okay, so you're a badass soldier, and yet you have three women save your ass. because you couldn't do what needed to be done. And that, and at the very end, he finally does it, but it's still not the point. It's one of those where it didn't make sense how certain characters were still alive even after one getting burned, one getting severely shot, for example. That it didn't make sense. It didn't add up. Again, some of the scenes was kind of cringy, especially with the ones that were the terrorists, or however you want to call them, the assailants. They were very cringe. You could tell there was a lot of drama and a lot of action that was shown in Tyrese's character, which I think he did a good job on. But again, I still think that that he was pushed back, and I don't think that was very good. As well as also with Michael J. White's character, I think his character was really dumbed down. That he was just, the typical bodyguard that's supposed to say, get in front of the bullet for the one he's protecting, the typical of that. And again, this felt like it was more of a low-rated, straight DVD kind of movie, and that's strictly what it was. And I was giving it a chance, but at the same time, I wish that it was better written, even with John Malkovich's character. His character was a dick. I'm just going to say his character was a massive dick. He only cared about himself. He did care a little bit about his granddaughter, but at the same time, he was one of those where he thought he was above everybody. At certain times, you could really see he thought that he was the most gifted, like he was the most smart, he was this and he was that. Like he looked at someone, he's like, okay, well, let someone with a brain do this. It really showed how much of an arrogant, pompous piece of crap he was in this. But he did a good job at showing that that's what, kind of character he was being. But at the same time, certain actors had to really, I guess, pull a lot out of themselves to get through this film, because I can really see how hard it probably was to get through this film, because again, you could tell it's low budget. You could tell the story was poorly written, as well as also it was not. It just was not the best film I've seen from Tyrese Gibson. It wasn't. I don't blame him. I don't blame any of the actors. I blame the movie itself. I blame the writers possibly, or the story. I don't blame the actors. I don't. But at the same time, I still think there could have been more done in this film. But either way, did you guys watch it? If so, let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments down below. Was it the greatest movie? No, it wasn't. But is it still worth a watch? Yes, if you're a fan of like Tyrese Gibson, John Malkovich, Michael J. White, actors like that, go check it out and then let me know what you guys think. 1 out of 10, I give it 4.5. That's just me personally. Hopefully we'll see something better from these actors in their next movie. But either way, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, also consider subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video. If you guys also enjoyed, it helps greatly get the algorithm. Also click notifications bell so you guys are notified. And I'll always see you guys on the very next video.